quite balanced as well.
They,
Not really.
yeah, they make a
not
proper
that
like straight line right there, just on the left, on the right side, and oh, the circle is going to make a lot of fights there because it's right in the middle of Les Leones. And I think, no, LLSR is actually a bit up on the north side, but of course we won't see any actions in Opposo as nobody's actually dropping there either. But this is from Red Rockets Lunar.
Yeah, they're going to do the scrapping technique, I guess, because they're land in small houses over Miramar. And look at Earwolf. They already secure one vehicle to do the rotating,
Yep.
and that's just finally arrived. And she's still running. Oh my god, I forgot. Yesterday was male,
Yeah.
and today it was
It's not
female.
she.
She. This must be she because yesterday it's full of he and now it's full of she.
Yeah.
And over here, the XCN team of the ladies. Actually, for the male team in XCN, they played not really well, but hopefully for the ladies team, they're going to boost up their self in this ladies tournament.
Yep. And of course, most of this, just because the line didn't really help, you're going to see a lot of teams trying to find vehicles to be able to travel between the other compounds. But of course, Pecado here is pretty much empty. Oh wow, they're actually lucky there because Pecado is only for themselves.
Yep, Louvre team. Same just like the male teams, they always get the drop zone in Pecado. Because actually Pecado is centered in Miramar.
Yeah.
Not really too much rotation movement to be done. And over here, look at Los Leones. Is quite measuring with Boom ID. And Boom Esports, I mean. And over here also VTL. VTL is the victim ladies. Okay, because for the victim itself is the VTM, and for the ladies is the VTL. And moving on to Al Zaha, over here also have the Dranix. This is the one who already get the winner chicken dinner in Erangel. They having a peaceful looting over here, no war at all, but they still quite far away from the circle, around 300 meters.
Yeah, the fight itself is still pretty much nothing going on because this is
Yep.
still the looting phase, and of course, no teams is actually dropping together in the same spot. But this is actually interesting. This is the water treatment where loot isn't really the main point of going there. You don't see a lot of loots in the area. Even if there is, it's going to be super open just because they're going to be above the water pumps. And of course, RRQ here is interestingly again still looting, but let's talk a bit about Miramar and how the circle is going to sort of make it worse in the later parts, because of course it really looks like the circle is going to center around Les Leones, and that I don't we're going to have an urban fight in the later circles because it's going to be a city fight.
Yep, correct. And moving on, and Impala over here also. Um, as you said before, the circle is going to be on an open field.
Yeah.
But yesterday, I don't know why, the circle is focusing on Los Leones. It is a very random one. Cannot be mentioned as well. And look at the circle, still very wide open. No teams going to meet another teams as well.
La Bonita is actually clear. There's nobody in La Bonita, nobody in Les Leones, only one team in Les Leones. There's basically one team for one compound, but that is very interesting to see. There is a team right there, way downwards on Minas del Sur, and Blake goes there way down. Oh, just actually, I'm not sure if that's even a good place to loot, just because there is a small bridge that makes them really hard to traverse around between that big island and small island.
Yes, correct. But just maybe because of the tournament settings of two times, maybe the loot is going to be higher for this setting only. But because it's usually if we play in classic mode, the medium high loot is full with player, and the low loot is no one going to stay in there. But over here we see the spread out is quite balanced. Everyone, they want to do the scrapping technique itself also. But look at Impala, IOG once again. quite close to another team, which is RRQ. It's the same style with the IOG male players where
Yes.
they always meet someone at the initial phase. And now look at here, they are tapping towards RRQ Ruby. I think she received quite a lot of damage over here. And continuing with Lucky Spray, a Lucky Tap from Cheesy from IOG.
Yeah, there is a bit of a firefight there, but I think they're going to back off. Firefight's not recommended in this current state with no vehicles for both teams yet. I'm not sure if IOG already has a vehicle, but if they want to fight it, they need an escape plan. And no vehicles mean no escape plan, and they have to commit to that fight, which is a massive waste of resource.
Yes, moreover, the circle is not on Impala, right?
Yeah.
They need to do the rotation as well. The circle is already starting to move to phase 2. Over here, I think Onyx still not having any vehicle yet. As we see now, the players of Onyx still running around, wandering around, still try to have more loots over here.
Yeah.
But check on Team 14, which is the Siren Esports. They quite cheeky, securing the fan inside the warehouse.
Hmm.
And moving to IOG, they still, I don't think they're going to do the significant movement. They just do the warning shot to make RRQ back off from their place.
It's interesting though because if either teams commit to that fight, both of them have to commit to that fight. They do not have a lot of escape plan in that area in particular, and they kind of have to rotate eventually. But there is going to be the Carnegie 8K here, aiming at Victim Ladies Regina. Alter Ego has a really good side, but decided to keep it off just to get a better position yet because they are currently in a very good high ground position.
Okay, and look at here, Alter Ego. Quite similar, quite close to Victim Ladies. Over here, as you said before, for the high ground itself is quite advantage also for
Yep.
them who can occupy the higher ground, especially over here, the Alter Ego Angel. She held the Car 98 with the 4x scope. She already tried to scout, and this is actually a good place to scout. And moreover, she already saw there's a buggy over there. Surely, if there's a buggy nearby an apartment or a house in the Miramar, there must be someone who already visit the place as
Yeah.
well.
Uh, They really need Trevors around. We're looking at teams that are being stuck. There is going to be a fight on the southwest side. No, never mind. Sorry, my bad. That's XCN actually being trapped in Del Mar with nowhere to move as of yet. And the teams are currently running right into the middle. But that circle is going to be in Pecado, and Louvre is going to have the time of their life right now.
Yes, but look over here, there's already the tapping from Victim Ladies using the Mini and 3x scope. I think Regina already saw someone over there. Upper hills of the San Martin, there is Alter Ego who is already occupying the higher grounds. All of the ladies team already tried to do the rotation itself because it is still the second phase of the Miramar, still quite the kind of slow pace. I think they're going to do to make a war in the third or fourth circle. And over here, still scouting over here.
Oh,
Just a warning shot, but look at the damage over there. Pinky got 50% of the health. Cut down and a counter attack towards Pinky.
this might not be a good idea to fight, as the position coming from Alter Ego is in a far better position on that high ground, can escape anytime and can rotate downwards. But of course, if they made that mistake of fighting and does get the headshot from Victim Ladies, Alter Ego might be in a lot of trouble. However, the players from Victim Ladies is unable to finish off even if there is a fight there just because of the natural fortress from that hill.
Yes, correct. I totally agree with you. It's a quite a long-range fight, yeah. It's just like a warning shot from one team to another team. But look at here now, there is already Onyx who do the rotation with the Mirado, but still going back. They don't want to get, they don't want to let Victim get away from the apartment. They just lock down Victim Ladies over there. They know they got the high ground. They can lock over here. And Bellatron are finally doing the spray down into the red dot towards Island of Goddess. Oh my god, Island of Goddess is in no trouble. Ew, oh vehicle broke down. Oh my god,
Oh!
the vehicle explode. It's a massive, it's a very beautiful shot from BTR.
That is a massive mistake coming from the start. Able to explode. One car actually gets the other one as well. And that is two people from Islam of Goddess getting down from the squad of Bellatron. They are currently stuck and their teammate is unable to help because they are so far away, and coming back to that fight on a 2v4 is going to be a bad idea, seeing how well prepared the Bellatron is in that fight against IOG.
And actually, it was a disadvantage also for Island of Goddess because they're rotating in a very open area, whereas Bellatron can see them very clearly over the high ground, and they already hold a perfect assault rifle to do the spray as well. And Mirado, the vehicle itself, it's actually quite easy to be broken. So there is this. They secure 2 more points for themselves. And moving on, Nara.
It's interesting though, just to talk about IOG, they actually had 4 cars with them instead of 2 cars with 2 people each.
Yeah.
So I think they were forcing their luck, because that means you would let the 2 people escape, but in return you let 2 people down, even though it means saving 4 cars. You don't need 4 cars, you need to be together, because at that kind of firefight you can return fire, still save your teammate, use that car for cover, but that didn't happen because everybody had their own car.
Yes.
And of course, Arrow here in a pretty good position on that rooftop, was already able to see the players from Nara, but Dust here doesn't have enough cover to fight it out. Might have to go back down, but she needs to do it now.
Yes, and over here, Arrowwolf, I think they're going to secure his car and moving to Bellatron because one of the players already got knocked down by the grenade thrown by Dranix Phoenix. So when Bellatron doing the spray towards the IOG, actually it attracts the Dranix to come over and try to challenge or contest the Bellatron itself.
This is the problem with Miramar though. Fighting in an open field is such a bad idea.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of cover. There is not enough trees, and there is not enough camouflage for players to be able to sneak in and out. If they're fighting in the middle of the road like this, they have to commit to that fight, because if not, they will get shot in their back.
Okay. Yeah, and we continue still with Dranix also, and Bellatron, who is doing the war and the fight over the first spray from Choco over there. Oh my god, it's a very dangerous spray towards Asha. Lucky Asha can do cover herself in the lower ground, and here we go. Choco still try to find another vision towards Bellatron, and Jovo here try to back up for Choco. Choco is the front player, but somehow one of the players in Dranix get to be knocked down by Bellatron. Oh my god,
yeah,
another
actually,
counter attack.
And of course, Dranix here is in the better position, having the high ground up on top of that hill. Bikitron is now in a horrible position. Car cannot get out, because if they do, they're gonna get shut down. And you know how it's crispy cars, basically. It's easy to get shut down. It's gonna explode very, very fast. We are looking at grenades, but I don't think Bikitron players has a Bellatron players has a smoke. But look at that fire from Baby La, was able to get the better position, is now going to force Dranix to look 2 ways. And it might attract other teams to fight in a 3-way fight there, and that's not going to be a good idea, because Errol here is going to get stuck. Oh, never mind. Actually, went down, and Dust here stuck his way down, but Rosal was able to get Mute, and Mute is already down on the right side, all alone, no backup from the other Oni players. Has to do a grenade there. Dust will have to hold that position, but there again, no smoke whatsoever. However, Feline does have a smoke there to cover Mute, but will it be a good idea? Because Dust right now is pushing with Mora, and actually might be in a horrible position from Onyx. There is no cover, and Kyle will have to go down. No more Overseer, and Felice has to fight it out. 1 down. Oh, never mind. This is Mikitron and Dranix. Different fight altogether, and head actually gets seen there, but will not get down. Aerolfield is going to finish off Onyx, and they're out of the game as Team 16.
Yeah.
4 kills there for Aerowolf.
Yeah, correct. And because Aerowolf is already securing 4 points kill, and for the positioning from Aerowolf is a very good position, whereas Onyx is in the lower ground. But we continue to Dranix over here, still on the medium long range shot, try to secure the vehicle. They don't want to let the vehicle save. They try to break it up because they don't want Bellatron have another vehicle, and it's going to be a disadvantage for Bellatron because Bellatron already don't have any car.
They do actually have one.
Oh,
Babila
have one.
actually saved them one
Oh,
car
okay, okay.
on the left side. That's what they're all
Okay.
running to Babila right now, so they could be able to get the vehicle and run away. And as you can see here, that is the car. Oh, this is Bonafide. Never mind.
Yes, okay, and continue to the Fast and
Oh!
Furious over here. Cheetah already tried to secure with the Uzai over here. There's also Nara running around. There's very a lot of people. Another spray towards Ayu, but Ayu must be knocked down. Cheetah with a very low health. What a good spray from, and somehow Nara must be eliminated from more in the 15th place.
One of the stronger teams here getting eliminated as well. That's actually a shame from Nara because they've been playing very, very well. But now Bonafide is able to get 4 kills as well and will run away from that fight. Oh, Leah didn't actually get the hit on Kyla.
Yep.
I think she's overcompensating for the headshot. Never mind, actually hits 42 damage from Leah there.
Yes, it's a very beautiful shot using the sniper rifle, but it's securing in the edge of the circle. Still over here, there's a lot of people securing of the high ground and low ground.
Yeah.
Victim ladies doing the split up, and they try to get a better vision for 360 degrees because actually they already have the car and the vision in the high ground, but they need to face Louvre in front of them. Louvre already securing the best position for now, and finally Bellatron is doing the rotation, and somehow over there Arrow already securing another kills of Dranix. Oh my god, Arrow is playing very aggressively in this Miramar map. Moving on to everyone who's doing the rotation. No, actually will not let you go down. Another spray, very open field over there for Red Rocket. It is not a good position for you guys. You got only one car and the stone instead. It is going very dangerous for you. And Aerowolf, okay, once again going to collect more kills. They already secure 8 kills. What a play over here. And the split up with Aerowolf is very good also. One over there doing the scouting and the tapping inside. Louvre still trying to boost himself. Position of Louvre also not good. He is being sandwiched a pinch of 2 teams, and Aerowolf got the Conqueror again. Oh my god, this is very interesting. After the previous gameplay, Aerowolf also securing another Conqueror.
That's 3 people in the shed. 1 grenade will kill them all, but of course Arrow actually gets killed by the play zone. That's Dust! Dust actually gets killed by the play zone. That is horrible because Dust is actually a very strong player for Aerowolf, and I'm not sure if that's going to be good for them, but PTR only has 1 green cover left. Want to fight there, and Siren's gonna go down, but obviously want to fight will be able to get it. Actually runs out of ammo on the barrel, and now Alter Ego goes down instead. Angel still alive. Now has to figure out how is she going to help her teammates because she's all alone right now. Will throw that grenade. Actually throws the smoke.
Yes, and
Needs to
now
fight the last
yes,
guy
this
as
is
well, bro.
1 versus 1 between the Alter Ego and Bonafide. Look at Angel, but Angel chose to throw the smoke grenade to secure his friend. But now look at Angel. I don't know, she's trying to move to the back of the rock, try to secure his friend, to secure her friend. And she got the point, she got the time to do the revive. Meanwhile, Lux doesn't do any revive now.
She needs to be able to kill the Alter Ego player behind the car first, because or not, there's going to be a lot of information coming in for the Alter Ego player. There is 2 people already now, and Alter Ego is now in the advantage in this fight, but Lamia is already down, so they have to fight this out, or not. Never mind! Wait.
Yes, well, the grenade over there thrown by Alter Ego, but now look at Angel's already tried to flank to the left, and now 2 more players is down from Bonafide. Lux cannot be survived anymore, I think so, because the healing pump is gone already. No more chance. Oh my god, very slow health. Another spray, but Bonafide must be eliminated in 12th position. They got pushed also by the circle guy.
Yeah, Alter Ego here having 4 kills already after killing the players from Bonafide, but BTR having 7. Everybody's still alive, and Kyra is already down but is able to recover. And again, they're currently finding an open space. Using those cards as cover might not be a good idea. And as you can see here, NFT there already has the best position of it all. Currently inside the compound, BTR is able to do the spray down, and oh my god, Babila actually gets her down there.
Yes, beautiful spray using the 6 scope. Now 1 point Gloria using the holographic spray down Saga over there. Oh my god, Saga must be knocked down. It is very small hole and Gloria has a nice shot over there using the stable hologram as aim for another spray. Continue to Alenka. Alenka cannot secure his friend, I think so. If she not throwing any smoke, but somehow Alter Ego must be eliminated also from the game.
Getting shot with AWM from Bigatron. Bigatron actually in a very horrible position right now. There is Red Rockets, there is Louvre, and right behind them, the 10-kill Arrow Wolf. They have to be able to do something. They have to be able to escape because this is a very horrible position for them right now.
Yep, correct. And over here, Louvre doing the spray a little bit from Dena. Is just doing the prone. He's securing victim ladies who try to push inside the zone, but everyone is already securing inside the zone. But somehow the circle is on RRQ's side. RRQ very secure and stable in the middle. But and look at here, IOD must be eliminated also. Zula already locked down for the team of victim ladies who's going to push inside the circle.
And Victim, they're getting eliminated on the number 9. XCN is able to get 5 killing sprees already. Bigatron still not dead. Aerowolf still not dead. The two teams with, I think, 2 most kills. Bigatron with 8 and Aerowolf with 10. But of course, this is going to be a very tough fight as Roar is now already down. But Babila is actually stuck with a flaming car right now.
Yeah, she only has that car to be the defensive or her obstacle now. And Louvre already tried to push inside the circle, but why she choose the middle area, and there are some teams also pushing in the one-way entrance to go to inside the circle. But now Gloria do another spray towards XCN. NFT must went inside another counter attack but cannot manage to survive. Oh my god, 1 versus 2 by Gloria. It's very beautiful spray using the holograph. And 1 left now, another backup. Nice from XCN.
NFT only has 1 more player, but XCN is actually going to go down. This is going to be a lot of crossfires in the middle. NFT survives just barely, and XCN only has 1 more player left as Aerowolf here is in a very good position, has a rock right behind it, but will get flanked by Louvre on their left side, and they have to be able to fight this one out because one's already down, but that car is going to explode and will down Moda. Only 3 players left for Aerowolf, 2 already down, and Babila, last man standing for Bigatron, actually running around onto Aerowolf. Might be able to get some more kills here as she's going to be playing very aggressively as she already sees her the enemies as actually Worm Gaming right now just playing prone, running into those bush, might be able to survive that way. But if someone sees her that way, it's going to be very bad for Bigatron. Already has 8 kills though, so she might actually be fine. Only looking for the WWCD.
Yes, but over here, RRQ, all eyes is on RRQ. He got the middle of the circle. Ruby already locked 1 queen. What a spray from Ruby. Got eliminated for XCN. Another spray from Jenny. She's already Septia over there doing the proning. Okay, Septia is being locked already by Jenny. Jenny must be informed her friends about the another team opponent. Another spray from Babila. What a backstab! A beautiful backstab from Babila. Playing very patiently over there and got knocked 1. Another team from Aerowolf, but still Aerowolf standing with 1 last man standing.
That's crazy, but Babila is actually alone and decided to fight it out anyways.
Yes, correct. I'm totally agree with you, but the eyes from RRQ already moved this way. Oh no, Babila still got another backstab towards RRQ. She got the vision over there, and quite good angle vision from Babila. And Zula over here must revive her friends. Moving on more. Okay, try to secure another spray from Babila. Got 1 knockdown from Aerowolf. 1 by 1, getting knocked in Aerowolf. This is very good position for Babila. She got the rock.
Yeah, and she only needs a grenade to just chuck it in there because there is no cover for Aerowolf whatsoever. Louvre needs to push Aerowolf right now, but there is RRQ down below, and Riel there is just hiding, waiting, and biding time.
Yeah, because she's on the lower ground, but somehow the players already pushed her and counter attack from Aerowolf, but eliminate Bellatron on the 6th position. But look at here now, Zula trying to push in the circle, and Aerowolf managed to revive her friends. still standing strong with 3%. Still very dangerous for Arrowwolf because standing strong with 3%. And now look at VV from RRQ flanking a spray towards Lufrezula, helped by the grenade thrown by Ruby. Another counter attack from Louvre. Then over here is going to be a very aggressive war between RRQ and Louvre. One man left. Okay, Louvre must be eliminated in a fifth position. What a good counter attack from Ruby.
RRQ played it very well. You saw Ruby's grenade as her friend was pushing in,
Yes.
actually gets the kill, gets the refrag as well in the process, and RRQ looks like they're primed to get that win right now.
Yeah, the backup one by one with the RRQ is very beautiful. And now RRQ secure 4-point kill.
Oh, Boom
but
actually went down. Real was actually figured out, and now Arrow will in a pretty good position, having the high ground, but Circle is currently moving against them in a very horrible position. That is going to be a chuck of that Molotov, and oh!
I
Wow.
think RRQ can have a chance to get the winner chicken dinner, but somehow Sepia still survived with her grenade. Another spray down and winner chicken dinner for RRQ. Hikari, congratulations! It was amazing.
There was a lot of really good grenade plays coming from Rex Regium Kaon, and they played it very, very well there by